Okay, so now the next topic is understanding Celbux. So you'll get this SMS, like I say, with the link to Celbux, as well as your phone number and your password. So now I'm going to go to Celbux and log in. Okay, so this is the home screen of Celbux, where you get lots of useful information that you could also use, but here's where you log in at the top. Now my suggestion is when you get to this login screen, at the top on your cell phone, you click on the three dots and say add to my home page or my desktop. And then it will create a shortcut to this so that when you want to go into Celbux together with all your other banking apps, you'll have that shortcut to gain access. So I'll log in now with my details. Remember this is so it's just your username and your PIN number, and we log in. You can change your PIN number, but I just leave it as it was. The default is good enough. Now, when you want to pay Celbux, okay, if you have a look here, you on the left-hand side, you've got your vouchers and you've got your balances and all that sort of thing. We actually don't use the physical wallet. We just use the voucher section. So you'll always see this sitting as 0, and you'll see your money sitting in the voucher balance, okay. So when you want to top up and add money to your wallet itself, you just click on top up over here at the top right hand corner, and here you'll see the information including your reference number. And what my suggestion is that you, in your banking app, you set up a recurring payment, whether it's weekly or monthly, so that it transfers money from your normal bank into your wallet automatically, and that's what I've done for my wife and myself. So we've got a budget that we spend weekly or monthly, and I've set it up together with this reference number over here, which is your reference number on your side, and then your relative bank. So use the same bank that you're at to where you want to transfer the funds from, and then this is where you get the details of where you can send it. You can see here that the card payments, sending money out, is coming soon. It's not available right now, but the EFT is all these card payments, making payments by card, I suppose, by credit card, is coming soon. Anyway, so that's how you top up your account. And when you top up your account, what will happen is under my vouchers, when the money is in, it will reflect here as a voucher for the amount that's been transferred into your account. So as an example, like this one over here that you see. However, my initial transaction that I actually paid in was 5,000 Rand. These vouchers over here are commissions from weekly commissions, and this 3 cents over here is from people's spend, whether it be my own spend or somebody else's spend. I did a few tests or whatever, so that's probably where that comes from. On the right hand side over here, remembering this is exactly the same when it's on your cell phone. So when you want to transfer funds, you can go here. In fact, you can actually, so if you go here and you say transfer voucher, this would be the phone number of the person you want to send a voucher to, and the amount of money that you want to send to them. And if they're on the system, it will reflect right here on their dashboard as a voucher with the amount that you sent. If they're not on the system, it'll still send them a voucher. So when you say transfer voucher, you can put somebody that's not on the system, put their number in here and the amount that you want to transfer. And what will happen is it'll actually open an account on Celbux that's not a registered account that will hold that voucher. So for example, if you send them a 200 Rand voucher and they go to the shop and spend 100 Rand, it will then SMS them back the new voucher number and the balance of the 100 Rand that they now still have in their voucher. The alternative is, if you want to give somebody money and you want them to buy something with your voucher, you just give them this voucher number or any of these voucher numbers that are here, and when they go and purchase, if there's any change, it will come back here automatically, because that's how it works even with shopping. So when it works the same way. So what happens is, if you go into a store and you give them the voucher number, or you punch the voucher number in once you're ready to pay, what will happen is this voucher will disappear and a new voucher will appear with the lower amount. I'm just gonna find you an example. So this is an example of a transaction. What I want to mention is that any voucher number can only be used once. That's why I'm happy to show this voucher number. If this voucher wasn't used yet, I wouldn't show it. Okay, so here's what it basically comes back with, saying that I've spent 469 Rand at Checkers, St. John's, and my new voucher number is now that, with my balance of that. And it says your withdrawal fee 10 Rand. Now, at first, when I saw that, I started thinking there was a cost of 10 Rand that came off from the transaction. This withdrawal fee of 10 Rand is if you want to withdraw cash, it's going to cost 10 Rand. So it's just a warning that should you want to withdraw money into your hand, it's going to cost 10 Rand. That's the only fee that's charged ever on the system. So just so that you are aware of that. So the only things that I can think of that are really of any essence here is that this number over here is what's important. You can copy and paste it, keep it in your WhatsApp, or you can just run it like I've got over here from my SMSs. You can just keep your SMSs on your screen, and you can then use the next voucher that's available on the SMS, or you can go and find it here. And then once you do that transaction, like I say, the voucher number will change and the balance will change accordingly. And you've got a transaction history that you can look at as well, so you can see all your transactions and your purchases. And yeah, that's basically it. And there is one other thing I can mention is that if you go over here and you click here, you can say collapse vouchers, which basically means it will build them all together into one voucher. So you won't see the breakdown anymore of all the vouchers. It'll become one voucher. And transfer voucher, as I explained, to send to somebody else that's either on the system or not on the system. It doesn't matter which. I'm not sure what settle voucher is yet. I still need to find that one out. But yeah, that's the basics of how it works. As far as I understand it at this point, anything more I learn, I will pass on accordingly.